Good morning, wonderful SA citizens, Master Guinness and Ali Mansa. Wasn't that a wonderful display of rugby on Saturday night? One can't go into the new week without mentioning the rugby. That being said, we've got to get into the dirty. So this little podcast is called Commission Connive and Carry On. And it has to do with none other than, Captain Ramaphosa, Ramalala, as the American guy calls him. So welcome back to the No Nonsense Guy. Here we unfold and unpack politics so that the average citizen feels a bit smarter, than a government press release in any event. Last night at precisely 7 o'clock, as published, it was 7:30. Ramalala just decided to, keep us waiting for half an hour, although he's had days, to prepare for a press briefing that he called for on national television. So President Cyril Ramaphosa with his normal dofness present, okay, that monotone, armed with the constitutional gravitas and perhaps some commercial readiness, addressed the nation. Ah, yes, another speech, another promise of action. So let me break it down for you, no nonsense style. Okay, so the big moment and what he actually said. So Ramaphosa announced the suspension of Police Minister Senzo Mchunu and launched a judicial commission of inquiry spearheaded by a respected judge to probe a collusion between senior police, political figures and criminal syndicates. Okay, the judge can only take his place, I think, from 1 July, or is that Feroz? Okay, because he also appointed Feroz Kachilia as the acting police minister. Now, Professor Kachilia is actually a prof at Wits, and he has to do with criminality and that type of thing. I forget what his official title was, but this man knows what he's doing. So I don't know if he's under the wing of Ramalala or if he's actually independent. I know he has been an ANC representative in the past in Parliament and that. So is he also corrupt and captured? Well, the proof of the pudding is going to be in the eating. Anyway, what's the practical impact and what it means for you and me and crime prevention for the common man? Well, in the short term, not much, actually. The inquiry won't stop a mugging tomorrow or a streetwise 2 at a roadblock, but we'll most certainly expect more press releases than protection, actually. Medium to long term, if the commission is thorough, it could restore credibility to law enforcement, leading to swifter justice and safer streets. But peeps, let's not hold our breath. We all still remember the sterling work done by Judge Raymond Zondo, and there is not yet even one person to be charged or wearing a Gucci orange jumpsuit yet. And of course, there's the taxpayer burden. Judicial inquiries are expensive, and they're funded by guess who? The taxpayer. That's us. That means less for potholes, less for schools, and even less for your local clinics. Well done. Rule of law or rule by commission. So like a centre-right perspective demands accountability. A commission is noble, make no mistake. But where is the decisive boot up the derriere? Removing Mchunu fully, not just a paid vacation, by the way, that he's going to get, would have sent an even stronger message. But we know Cyril Ramaphosa and his backbone. So let's have a look at the good. Well, strong branding. Ramaphosa reignites his anti-corruption crusade post-Zondo, which reassures investors worried about our GDP losing 10% to crime. Shows some backbone. The suspension, while mild, it's still a statement of intent. So backbone, some more. The bad, well, it's avoided all real risks. No outright firing. So Mchunu still gets paid to go play golf or worse, coordinate a commission on our dime. Commissions also often drift into political dead ends. Bureaucratic ambition may overshadow the actual crime fighting. So it's 2025, budgets are tight, coalitions are fragile, and the ANC-DA government can't afford to ruffle too many feathers. So convene a judge, wave a commission letter around and say, we're investigating. Voila, political theatre at its best. So if we have a look at the cliff notes, okay, let's have a look at the issues. And there are 4 of them. So issue number 1, Police Minister woes. What he announced? Suspension and inquiry. What's the practical outcome? No arrest, no replacement. Issue number 2, crime interference. What he announced? Probe into sabotage claims. Practical outcome may expose deep corruption. Well, eventually. Issue number 3, budget impact. Well, what he announced? Commission costs, more costs. Practical outcome, you and I pay for a glamorous hearing. And then issue number 4 is the political message. What he announced? Actively pursuing anti-corruption. Practical outcomes. For now, it's photo ops and press shots. Everything's poised perfectly again, obviously, for the municipal elections coming up next year. So very interesting to note that will this also take part of or be encompassed in the ANC's election run-up. Anyway, our final takeaway. If you're looking for immediate improvements to neighborhood safety or your monthly service delivery, don't hold your breath. Ramaphosa's speech is a classic central right half step. Enough to be seen as decisive, light enough to avoid coalition backlash, or, God forbid, budget harm. In short, it's nice theatre, but if you're waiting for the curtain to rise on truly safer streets, you're in for a long intermission, my peeps. That's it for the no-nonsense guy for today. And remember, when politicians say hold them accountable, sometimes that just means hold your applause for now. What to watch out for? Keep an eye on the Commission's timeline and interim reports along the way. I'm sure I'll be doing some reports on it. Remember to ask the big question, who's foot in the bill, peeps? Okay? And whilst we remember who's foot in the bill, is it delivering on its promise? We shall see. So, until next time, signing off. Don't forget to like and actually subscribe. You know, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. All it does is it notifies you when I do my next post. Lastly, again, share the heck out of this video and always remember to use the wonderful brain that the Lord gave you. God bless.